Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is a brand new thing. We are streaming live as well on Facebook, on our Facebook group, in our Facebook group. So this is exciting. This is something new for us. And we're off to a late start, actually, because we had some technical difficulties. But here we are. Going forward. Today is Monday, the 19th of August, 2019. And this is our team session, Team KPIP, which is Keep Pushing It's Possible, and Team Executive Bells. So today's inspirational quote is, the hardest part of getting started, stop limiting yourself and just get it done. Stop limiting yourself and just get it done. I don't think I need to say anything about that. Procrastination is the thief of everything. And it needs to be stopped. Avon's mission is to celebrate women's power to make a beautiful and positive impact in the world. I'm going to be starting off officially at this point with, just to let you know, my partner is online, Mrs. Tamara Patrona. And we have our mentor, Ms. Orinthia Ricketts, and who's the other person on the phone? Okay, they're probably muted. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to be sharing something with you from my heart as to where I am on this journey as it pertains to life in general and my business in particular. And I'm naming it my 10 shift strategies. And I'm putting a little disclaimer that I'm still a work in progress. And I'm at the stage in my life where I'm realizing that certain things are just not working for me. And it is not producing or helping me to produce at the level that I would want to produce, or at the level that I should be producing at this point. And while I'm not beating up myself too much, I have decided that I'm going to be making some changes. I'm going to be making a shift. And I'm sharing with you just some of these things that I've decided in my life that I'm going to be either stop doing or become engaged in doing, or to improve on. And I'm sharing them with you because I believe that they can help you as well, because we're all seeking to move forward in our business and in our life. And the first thing is, don't park in negative feelings. And feelings come and they go. And they are linked to our thoughts. The thoughts that we are thinking present these feelings onto us. And I have stopped parking, because the thing is, you can't stop them really from coming. You can replace them, and that is what we aim to do. But we don't want to be sitting into them. We don't want to get to as if we're driving the car and then putting the car in park, which means that we are not moving forward with them. So we want to be put ourselves in the position where we are creating our own thoughts. And those are the ones that we want to be sitting into, because if we sit into the ones that are negative, they are not going to get us to the where we want to get to. And we also want to get to the position where even when we feel these things, we don't act on them, because that's what invariably happens. When we get to where we're feeling these things, then we act on them, and it becomes destructive. It prevents us from moving forward the way that we would want to, so that we can truly become progressive. So that's the first thing that I've started to do. And the majority of these things are actually mindset things, because that's where it starts first and foremost. And the second thing is to believe that it is possible for me. And sometimes I believe that it is possible, but then I don't personalize it. I don't think that it is possible. I don't believe, not think. I don't believe that it's possible for me, because actually we act on, and the result of our lives are what we believe. And the belief is what is embedded in us, and that is what presents the results that we have. And our beliefs are the anchor for whatever we do and don't do. It is said that if we believe that we can, then we're correct. If we believe we can't, then we're also correct. Mahatma Gandhi said, your belief becomes your thought. So it starts with your belief. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your action. Your action becomes your habit. Your habit becomes your values, and your value become your destiny. So wherever we are at, I've recognized that where I am presently, it is because of my belief in myself and in what I am doing. And so if we go all the way back to what Gandhi said, we will recognize, and if you look at your own self and what you believe, then you realize that that's how it is. And I was thinking today that, if we are to think that if I were to get $1 million, through whatever means, just come into $1 million, lotto, whatever it is. If my first thought is that I'm going to be giving away, the first thing I'm thinking is giving away, give to this one, give to that one, give to this one, give to that one. It is not a good place to be in, because it means that we are thinking, the thought, the belief is that we are not worthy of the money. And that is why so many people who have come into these funds have lost it, because the first thing they want to do is to be giving it away. We are worth it, and we need to believe that, and then we act upon that to accomplish the things that we want. And speaking of accomplishing, and Orenthia talked about it this morning in her video. I hope you all watched her video that she put out this morning. I'm loving these Monday morning videos that she's putting out. And she was talking about setting goals. And my third thing is to set lofty goals. Most times we don't get exactly what we aim for, and so it makes sense to aim as high as possible, because then we will get the maximum that we can. And of course, write down the goals and write it every day so that it becomes ingrained in the mind. Because what happened is, as usual, the mind is going to be telling us all kinds of things. And most times the mind is telling us what amounts to negative things, because all the mind is thinking about is to keep us safe. And so if you're thinking that, oh, I want to increase my team by 200, the first thing the mind is going to say to you, but how are you going to do that? But you can't do that. It means that you're going to have to go talk to so many people, and you don't want to be talking to so many people because you're shy. You're not somebody who's out there. And the mind just keep telling you everything, because the aim of the mind is to keep us safe. And it is safe for us to be thinking, oh, I don't really like talking to so many people. And that's safety for us. And so that's where the mind wants to take us, into safety. But we want to, that's why we need to write it down, and write it down every day, so that we can reprogram the mind to know that this is what we want to go, the direction that we want to go. And we set goals for our spiritual goals, our family goals, our business, and our giving. And it's in that order. We gotta feed ourselves and our minds. So it has to be spiritual. And then family comes next, our business, and then we give back. The next thing is focus on you. This is something that I had to learn to do. Focus on me. People really, really don't care. They really don't. And if I were to ask you how much time you spend thinking about me, very little time. Very little time. And I spend very little time thinking about you. And yet we allow people to prevent us from doing the things that we know we're supposed to be doing, which then prevent us from accomplishing the things that we're supposed to be doing. We spend too much time thinking about people, and measure amount of time you spend thinking about what somebody else is doing, and you use that as your gauge to determine how much you should consider other people. The other thing is play your own game. I am learning to play my own game. I am nobody else. I can't be like nobody else. And I mean, if I were to be thinking about some of my what could amount to limitations, I wouldn't do some of the things, and they still bother me, but I still have to push against them, because we all do things differently. Now, we're not going to sit down and say, I'm not doing something because I can't, this is me. But we have to push and understand what works for you, and maximize on that. Play full out is the next thing. I mean, I've just reached a stage where I'm just like, because sometimes I'm thinking, Jesus, I need to not do this, or I need to do this. But, we just need to stop second guessing ourselves, because that's what I found myself doing. Second guessing myself. And of course, that does not help me to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. And I have goals. I want to accomplish things. And since we're in the game already, then we need to play full out. We need to decide, make up our minds that we're going to do it. We're not gonna die if it don't work out. Nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna die. You're not gonna run out of breath and have a heart attack. Just play full out. And those are all of the mindset things. Don't park in the negative. Believe it is possible. Set lofty goals. Focus on you. Play your own game. playful out. That's a mindset shift that we have to make to be able to accomplish the things that we know we can. And then we be a student, learn all that we can, and especially as it pertains to our mindset, we need to learn as much as we can. And then in the business that we are in, to learn. Carry ourselves like what we're aiming for. I mean, I'm aiming for you know, the highest in Avon, and I have big goals as far as my business is concerned. So I can't then carry myself, you know, less than that. I have to learn to do that. I'm not a dress up kind of a person, but you know, I have to carry myself the way I, you know, for where I'm gonna go. And don't tell. Sometimes we talk too much. Sometimes we talk too much. Some of our goals and our dreams are ours. We should, because the people that we're sharing them with cannot handle them. It's not their goals. It's not their dreams. And so they are going to be, they will end up diluting our dreams, diluting the process. By the time you tell somebody something, oh, I want to increase my team to 200. Really? You think that that's gonna be possible? Huh? Oh my God, that's a lot of people. And by the time you're done, you're just like, oh, they have a point, you know? But it was your dream, it was your goal. It's yours. So sometimes we need to shh. And I found just the other day, I shared something, and I promise you, after I shared it, I'm like, Jesus, I should not have, you know? And so we need, it means that we have to live consciously, and we have to tell ourselves that I'm not going to be sharing certain things. Tell Jesus. Tell it to Jesus alone. And finally, of the 10, love on your customers. Love on your customers. They are your bosses. They are your, and believe me, believe it or not, the energy that you think about your customers, the thought, not when you're in front of them and you're smiling in their faces, what you were thinking about them before you saw them, that is going to be transferred to them, believe it or not. And sometimes we say of ourselves, I mean, I don't know why they reacted like that. I don't know. Because of the thought that you were thinking about them. If they, some of them get on our nerves, trust me, I know it. But send them love, pray for them, you know, and just think good thoughts. Just think good thoughts about them. And sometimes even our own peers, and we're thinking, oh, you know, I text this one and she don't answer me, you know, or she take a long time to answer me. And sometimes you're thinking, you know, you want to be thinking negative thoughts, you know, but then any game can play, anything can happen. The person can have an emergency or something, you know, and so, or just totally forget in a sense. And so we want to be sending love, just say, I'm sending them love. Now, I deliberately in all of this did not talk about, you know, God too much or anything too religious. I hesitate to do it because sometimes we tend to get lazy in thinking about God. And you know, it is my belief that God has given us all that we need to do the things, because I mean, we wouldn't be in the position that we are if God hasn't given us the tools that we need. But what we are not doing is using the tools and believe that if he has brought us to where we are, he is more than able to take us to where we're supposed to be going. So that is my heart that I'm sharing with you for what I am working on. I am in no way, shape, or form anywhere where I need to be or I even want to be, but I am working towards these things as I work on my business, because if other people are making it in this business, God darn it, I don't see why we can't do it. I really don't see why. So it means that something is not connecting, and I'm determined to figure it out. So I'm just sharing my heart with you at this point. So that's that. Any questions, comments, or anything?
No, no. You said it. You said it. You said it correctly. Said it correctly. Everything there is something that we all should think about. Um, some of us who may think that they don't need some of them, then that's fine. But I believe that each of us can pinpoint something in one out of the 11 things that you said that we need to concentrate on or we need to work on. So thank you, Angeline, for sharing that.
You're welcome. So on to Avon business updates. Just a few things that I wanna mention at this time. Avon introducing Avon Plus or Times Face Shop. This is a brand new collaboration with a coveted company that Avon is partnering with for Korean beauty products. It is the Face Shop is the coveted place. And so we are connected with them, and the collaboration should bring forth some cutting edge technology products and treatments that are 100% worth the hype. And so we're looking forward to that in campaign 24. We've got nearly 15, Avon has nearly 15 new beauty products and tools launching. So that's exciting. We got a sneak peek of that last week, and we're looking forward to seeing more of it for the meeting this Thursday. The next thing, business tool that I want to mention is that we can now scan or have our customers or associates scan or QR code that will allow them to go directly to our website to shop. So for example, if you come upon a customer and you want them to go to your e-store, online store to shop, you put on the app, the Avon Now app, at the very bottom, like there are 4 icons at the bottom, and the third one from the left or the second one from the right, that's the QR code icon. When you click on that, the QR code, the barcode comes up. And if the person has an iPhone, the QR code app is I guess a part of the iPhone. So they just use their camera and just take a picture of it, and it automatically will take them directly to your store. Persons with an Android phone will need to download a QR code app. And once they open the QR code app, they scan the barcode and it takes them directly into your store. Very, 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 very awesome. Very cute. Very, very nice.
For that, you can only find it on the mobile app. You can find it
Yes,
anywhere else. Okay.
yes, yes. It's only on the app. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. I tried it out myself, and it was pretty cool. Yeah. Take you directly to the store.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. I5 online continues, and I don't know if anybody in our group has earned any money from it. I have not. And they are saying that, it's
Yeah,
you get
I
$100.
222.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Yes, I earned 222.
Oh, you did? Oh my God. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's encouraging. That's encouraging. So you earn from the sale and an additional amount from Avon. So that
Yeah.
is good. Mm-hmm. That is awesome. So Avon has this these two exclusive bundles. Um, All Star. One is a skincare All Star, and one is a makeup All Star. The skincare All Star is really an All Star group, and it's really very, very good. It has the vitamin C. It has the Love at First Lash mascara. It has the Hydrofusion gel cream, a lipstick, a depuffing eye serum, and the Hydrofusion hyaluronic acid serum. That is a good. Well, the serum is considered a freebie. But all of that is for $50, and the value is $178. As you know, the vitamin C alone is is 20. I think I saw it as $23.
$23.
Yeah. And the depuffing eye serum is like $18 or something. I mean, this is just it's
Yeah.
a great set. And so this is something that we want to really encourage you. We'll be hearing more about it from our mentor, Orinthia. She's working on something pertaining to that. So as a group under Team Tenacity, we will definitely be making use of this to launch big. And the smaller, the All-Star Makeup bundle is for $25, a value of $68. All of this is these are both online deals that are available. So we'll definitely be talking more about that through Orenthia. We talked about the anti-pollution line that's coming up. As we know, there are pollutants in the air and they get into our skin. And this line that's coming up with charcoal and so on in it, that will definitely provide added protection against pollutants in the atmosphere. So, an exciting innovations coming up through our Avon brand. The focus for campaign 19 is Matitude, and there is a video. There's a video that's available that we can use and just share on our social media platform. it's it's very easy for us to just share it. So we need to do our best. This is something that we can challenge ourselves to do. Purchase a couple of these lipsticks, try them on, take a picture, do a video, do a boomerang. I saw Tamra did a boomerang with one. I've never done a boomerang, so
That was
you
my
go with
first.
that. Huh?
That was my first.
Oh, okay. You go, Tamra. So that's good. Tonight I have on one that's the driven. I have the driven on. So
Okay.
it feels
Amazing.
amazing. I'm telling you, it feels
Mhm.
amazing. I
Yep.
can't believe that this is matte.
Right?
Absolutely cannot believe it. I'm telling you, Miss Pink, you need to order this. And you have a lot of lipstick customers.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
is when you
Yeah.
put this on, you're gonna be like blown away.
Mm,
The way it feels. It's
feels.
just so light.
Just feels airy.
What
Doesn't
is
feel like anything is on your mouth, on your lips.
Right.
what
Yes.
is
This is the liquid lipstick. It's liquid lipstick and it's long lasting.
Yes.
It's liquid long lasting lipstick.
Lipstick.
And it goes on. I mean, and it's just I have it
I
on. Yeah,
ate, I
can't
ate
come. Can't,
today and it was still on. Not
yeah.
this one. I took it off when I came home and changed the color, but I had the tenacious on and I
Mm.
had it on all day. I ate. It was still there. And I sold two today just by telling them, listen, I've had this on all morning. I've ate, I've drank. And they were like, really? Yep. And they bought it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. I was blown away by it, really
Yep.
blown away by it. So, I want to challenge us all to sell a, a whole leap of these, sell a whole lot of them, whole lot.
I said when you get the order?
Huh?
When you get the order for them.
Oh
No,
yes, but the thing is,
and try it.
you sell them the idea of buying it, and that's what you're gonna be doing. By the time you're finished telling them about it, they're gonna be saying, "Order me too."
Hmm.
All right, and another person order one for me, the other person order me two. You know what I mean? And by the time you're done, but then it has to be something that is done intentionally, and that's what we want to get to that place. And I'm sorry we don't have they have no samples of it that we can give to people, because if we had samples, I think we would sell even more
Yeah, I
of
think
it.
it's hard to sample though. Probably hard
It's
to sample.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine.
Can
And it would
can
pop.
I make a suggestion, ladies?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, in terms of sampling with that, I would say, choose your favorite color and
Hmm.
keep that so that if somebody, and we have the lip ones,
Oh.
and just use one, so that even if they don't like the color, they can at least put it on their wrist, so they
Hmm.
can see the payoff, the color, the intensity of the color, and see how it feels.
Hmm.
Right,
Since we
right,
don't have
right, right.
samples, we have to figure out a way how to get people to experience it,
Yeah.
which will help us to sell more.
Hmm.
Yes,
And
yes.
also, I will also recommend that you have a few on hand. Nothing works better,
True,
especially for a woman on the move
true.
who wants to try a lipstick, than to have it here and says, "I have it right here for you." So I'm not saying
True.
go crazy, but maybe one or two of each. That will work out to maybe, I don't know, $40.
Yeah.
Maybe it might
Yeah,
be a good investment to have it on hand. It's impulse purchase. Most women, once they see the color, they like the color, they'll buy it.
yeah,
Just a
yeah, it's true.
suggestion.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. And you know that is so true, because I shared on Facebook that I went to do this presentation at this school, and there was stipulation that I could not talk about my business, and I couldn't sell anything. um and you know, even having learned that, I was still interested in going, because I know that I'll be planting a seed, and I'm going to be talking about the products anyway, and I will have the products on there. So what better way to you know, to plant that seed in someone? So I did it. But the thing is, to your point, Orenthia, the ladies wanted the ladies wanted the products so badly, you know, and they would have made those impulse purchases right there, because they saw that and they felt it, and they smelled it. I mean, and Orinthia always say that the first thing women do with certain things, first thing they want to do is to smell it. It's not fragrance, but they want to smell, and they were smelling, and they were in awe of the product.
And Angeline, there's science behind that. Why people like to smell, because our sense of smell is the one sense that invokes the strongest emotions.
Yes.
So that there's a reason behind that. So just as an aside.
Yes, absolutely. So you know, it does make sense, guys, if you can. And as Orinthia said, don't go crazy with stuff, but be prepared for those people that will want to get those things. There is also a quiz on Avon Social that that we can have people take concerning Matitude. And all of the, I just love the all the names of these lipsticks, that it's just, they just really are some sexy names. So all of that will definitely generate interest in people as well. So that's going to be our challenge for this campaign, guys. Let's get our Matitude on. Let's get our Matitude on. Now, finally, in this segment, I just want to tell you that Avon Social actually has training courses. So nobody needs to tell me that I'm tech savvy, Miss Pink. You can learn to be tech savvy. There are courses that you can complete in Avon Social. Hi, Beverly, you're in the right place, so you're good. It's good courses that is administered through Avon Social. So click on Avon Social. Top right hand corner is training tab, and you click on it and go to town with training. Okay, any questions or comments before we get into some final team information? Okay, birthdays coming up. We have 2 birthdays today, Pedro and Marilyn, and Dale's birthdays coming up next week. So those are the birthdays. The numbers, we're gonna leave out the numbers for this campaign, our sales. We're gonna leave that out. We're going to be ending at this point. Any questions or comments before we
Well, I did start from the first that came on late. As you know, I'm at work, so I couldn't come on when it's start time.
Okay. Yeah.
It's your topic.
Yeah. I shared a couple things from my heart as to where I am at this point and where I would be encouraging you to be working towards. And I shared 10 things. And you know, if we listen to the replay, we will hear it, but they were in brief. Don't park on negative feelings. Believe that it is possible for me, for you. Set lofty goals, focus on you, because people really don't give up. They don't care. And so we need to stop thinking about people because they really don't care. Play our own game. Sell, administer your business the way you can. Play full out. Just don't second guess ourselves. Play full out and be focused. Be a student, learn all you can. Carry yourself like what you're aiming to be. And shh, don't tell. Sometimes we share too much, and sharing sometimes dilutes the things that we're working on. And then we say to love on our customers because they are in fact our bosses. And God has equipped us with all that we need to succeed. We need to use the tools that we have been equipped with and believe that He is with us and that He will never leave us. So that is it. And we say the hardest part of getting started is to stop limiting ourselves and just get it done. I know we can, and I know we will. It's a hard battle, but we can do
Very
it.
hard. The last couple of campaigns, it has been so hard.
The summer can be challenging. It means that we have to be a little more strategic in what we do. It is not impossible, but we just have to probably, you know, tweak things a little bit differently. So, ladies and ladies, if there be no more questions, comments, or queries, I would want to bid you adieu and give you all my love. Let's pray for one another and send love, spread love, encourage each other, and do the best that we can because we're all in this thing together. God bless you. Have a good night.
Yes, same to you.
Thanks.
Hi, folks.
Bye.
Good night.
So we logging again?
You want to stop?